All right, so I have Scott Roberts from band Bebber Bros, and Scott's been a client of mine for about 3 years now. And I appreciate you, Scott, for being here to answer these questions. And let me just dive into the first one. What does your company do, Van Bieber Bros? And what? Yeah.
We are a steel service center. We sell steel and do press brake forming and metal forming, that type of thing.
Okay, great. So, what problems did you face before working, with us, with your merchant services provider? And what was the biggest problem you faced or challenge that you faced?
To be quite honest, I actually did not dislike my previous merchant provider. However, they weren't competitive with their pricing was just high, I believed. And anytime I needed something, it was extra cost, and I thought, I'm paying a premium for your service, and you're charging me for every little thing. And then I ran into your service, which provided me with everything I had and more at a much more reasonable price.
Yeah. I think you said you also felt you wanted to feel comfortable, if I'm not mistaken. When you say comfortable, how do you say, what's comfortable mean to you?
Comfortable means to me having a fair deal, but not promising me something that I don't believe you can deliver. I've had other merchant providers promise me the world, and one of them in particular I signed up for, and after like 2 months, I just knew it was a mistake. Things weren't being credited into my account on a timely basis, and I was just a number in their system, and I wasn't happy with it. But with your service, I always just felt like you were going to be hands-on, which you've been, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, my goal is make you more happier, and hopefully I've done that by I call you every month, go over the merchant statement with you. What ended up being the reason why you did choose PayAssist for your processor?
I'm a terrible one at making decisions, especially when it comes to change. I hate change. However, I just had a good feeling about you, Bobby, and I just thought, you know what? I just have to do this. So I just took a chance, and it's been just great.
Like you were in the sweet spot. The timing was right, because I think you had to consult with your other owner. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay.
And he was basically, do whatever you want, but it's like I was hoping somebody would say, oh, don't do it, or do it, whatever. Make the decision for me.
Yeah, we just needed to get his blessing, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, got it. So you feel our service has been a good fit for you?
Yes, I've been really happy.
Specifically, what's the best thing about our service? What's the best thing that
I don't have to think about anything.
Okay.
It just works. If there's any problem, as you might know, I do just call you and say, hey, Bobby, tell me how to fix this, or what did I do wrong? And you're there. I'm not talking to somebody in a call center. I'm talking to the same person, which I've never had that before.
Okay.
So
great.
That's a big plus.
Great. And then I'll just finish this. Would you recommend us to other companies, and why?
I'd recommend you highly for the service and the competitive pricing, and you actually go out of your way to train us to get the best pricing. That's really important. Most people just, once you sign the paper, they don't care what you do. They don't care if you're paying the highest price possible, on the interchange rate. They don't care as long as they're getting their cut. But you actually try to educate us on how to get the best price, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And I appreciate you being my client for about 3 years now. And I'm going to let you go. And So that was Scott Roberts at Van Bieber Bros.